Assuming this is not practice. This is live. We are live. A little friendly tap of the Polino. So here we go, folks. This is game 2. And I'll change the scoreboard for everyone.
I can get it.
Just all you gotta do is up. Yeah, game 2, and then yeah, the colors are right, so we're good. So CPF sitting 1, starting right where they left off from game 1. Jose's are looking to capitalize and start with 2-0 lead. And he will.
Dante, we got some karaoke going on inside.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there, huh, Chris?
A lot.
A lot to unpack up there. Saturday night here at the MVR. Got some dancing, some singing.
I hope this game ends early so I can get in there and belt a little bit.
Emotional support would say it would be another thing.
Yeah. Well, we got
CPF here, 2-0 lead. Chris Federico leading this team off consistently each frame.
Mike Robertson. Hits it.
Boom.
Dante, you want to announce who our new member in the booth here?
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, no introduction needed. Danny Catullo joins us in the booth here for the final frames here of Carmstrong 12. Danny, how are you?
Just watching some great bocce.
Oh, I need better energy
With
than
better-
that. If
with
you're going to
with-
sit
with
here.
better friends. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like Tony's rolling.
It's been a long day for all
listen,
of us.
Like, here's the replica of Tony. So Matt, who used to go down all the way to a knee, now throws like Tony.
Yeah, we just talking about that because of the dramatic change.
But
man.
rolls better than Tony. He
Yeah.
says that ball's better.
Great ball. Ball's kissing Paulino. That red one there.
Eight of the last 11, right, have come from the losers.
Yeah.
8 of the last 11.
Yeah, we had Joey Cassis on. He was talking to us about it.
Talking about it last year, too.
Yep.
But for Lorenzino's, it kind of felt like their little comeback was good for them.
Jose's are the clean hit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Fall down.
Danny, when they went down
It's a
early,
great
Dante
It's a
and I,
great break for Red.
when they went down early, Dante and I were saying basically it's going to take them a few frames to just try and get back in it. They caught some heat there, so they're looking to carry that over into this game 2. Bruce Van Meter, Dante, Chris, thanks for going the distance tonight. You guys are the best. We appreciate you, Bruce.
You know what my favorite part about Felice is obviously he's a world-class player. Phenomenal. This dude listens to whoever he plays with. It's like, oh, is that the line? Is that where I should throw? Oh,
Yeah.
do you want me to go there? And you hear so many of these players that are like just okay.
Yeah, right.
Just like, no, don't show me the line. Yeah, of
I
course I,
got
know
it,
how
I
to.
got it, yeah.
Of course I know how to roll. Okay.
Bobby Gentile.
Wait.
Looks like a better line. Should come off and
Eats
fall
this up.
perfectly.
Great ball.
So After a 2-0
So-
start for CPF, Lorenzino's answers back with 2 of their own. At least it looks like. I don't want to speak too soon.
When Felicia's kicking the ball, you know it's Gonzo. That's
And
it's a Dewey.
yes, you're right. It's a Dewey Stewie, if you will. 2 times, 2-2 ball game here, and the final game of Carmstrong. It's all led up to this. Does someone know the math? How many games were played here this week? That should be an interesting stat. Someone in the comments. Let's see.
We need Kujini for that.
Kujani.
Yeah.
We need someone
You
to
have to count
crunch
for
the
you have to
numbers.
count for the teams that quote unquote did not pay, did not get in. With some buys.
Buys count as wins? I think so.
Do that.
They do for me when I have one.
When I have one.
Listen, this is a good ball. It's stupid. This is a good ball. Can't beat it.
Chrissy gives him a thumbs up.
Good ball. Went to do a highlight reel of Lorenzino's making into Saturday, and all I could find was Bobby Gentile bringing out 4 balls. The problem was I couldn't tag him on Facebook because he's a private detective. So it was just like Bobby Gentile rolling a great ball and 4 balls coming out, and then Bobby doing his little ho-hum. Either his gum or chew in his mouth, and he's like, yeah, that's right.
Joe. Good ball. Do they have 2 there, Dante?
Yeah, they do. Consistency is crazy for this team. So the sticks, it's tough to stick on these courts, and they're doing it consistently.
That was a fast roll. That was like a Jimmy Paisano roll. It's a great ball. Super wild about this game is you have people that hit like Mike Nardone and then Joe Z. Like 100 miles an hour.
Right.
Then like a nice little softie.
Great shot.
Felicia's ball is not that fast either. Just like puts it out to it.
Very I feel like smooth. It's a good word to put it, his shot.
So Mike's going to try and lock this one in.
It's another great freaking ball.
Great ball. It's going to kiss on it.
A Mike Robb ball.
Here we go. So last ball of the frame here. Tony Melorano Sr.
It's like Tiger Woods. Do you ever feel like this? Like everything's like locking in. It's like, can you hit your thumb fast enough?
Here we go. Big shot.
Great ball. 2 times for CPF. So trading 2s at a time. It's 4-2. CPF home inspections. Final game of Carmstrong. 12 games to 14 as always.
So that's a huge ball, guys.
There's people that say that Tony Melorano has ice in his heart. That's why he has ice in his veins. That's a freaking ball.
That's a great ball because Red, Lorenzino's, had 2 balls in the back corner.
Listen, I'm
on
watching.
that left side. So if he were to clip Paulino.
I'm watching Wycliffe. This is last year, right? And Pete Melorano sticks a ball. And Tony Melorano comes up next. And Dave gave me a little, like big time, stick, ice in the veins, D'Angelo Russell. And Tony went and hit and stuck Pete's ball that he just stuck. Both those players have it. Whatever it is, they have it.
It's a great shot by Mike. That brings up Matt. We're looking at 1 green at the moment. A little short. He's going to like that.
Again, not a bad ball.
No.
Especially being up front. I love doing the thing when my roller's up, though. Like if it's 2.5 feet, it's almost 3 to my roller. But to my hitter, it's
Round
2.
up. Yeah, you round up for your roller, you round down for your hitter.
It's like 1.5.
Oh, it's got a crawl. I don't think it's got enough.
Yeah, not ice in the veins for this one. Ugh.
Matt Taylor, BSB for life, in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, Matt. We appreciate it.
Respect the line, Matt. Respect the line.
Good run as always.
That's Quarta. That's shorter, as we like to say.
Felice wanted to kick that ball. He's pissed.
Oh.
Good attitude. I like it. I like Felice's attitude.
There's no talking in this one, but I would say that's shorter.
Last ball for CPF goes to Joe Zazar. While
What's your choices here? You have to roll, right? It's what angle you take, try to hide the ball. What do you guys like here? Like we all know it runs down to the river, so like you're gonna be out to the right. Like Tony's saying, like come out to the right. Maybe he comes back and hides a little bit, make Gianni make a hit.
looks like that's the call.
Big ball by Joe. His fingers just like touching the ball a little bit on this one.
He's saying that's short too.
Gonna lay on that red. All right, so good
And you say thank you.
opportunity for Lorenzino's here to get 2 back and or 3. And they're going to try to take the same way that Tony was suggesting to Joe. Notice how Bobby's standing from a different part of the court, though,
Yeah.
which
Where?
I think benefits it. However, that looks
That's
short,
court.
so. Gianni, a brand new father. Congratulations, Gianni. Just
Same side of the court too.
brought a baby boy, I think, into this world. And here he is back at a tournament trying to capitalize. Pay for those diapers. Could be 2. Tony says 1, but he's biased.
You like that? You like touch his face
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, it looked like a lie.
Yeah. The best part, like they're like it's
One
one,
time.
and then walk away.
Yeah. Hoping no one else sees.
Like
So I
you-
believe that was just 1. I'm going to wait till they mark the score. They did. It's 4-3. Lorenzino's gets 1 there. They're trailing 4-3.
This is how you lose ball games, though. You don't score crooked numbers when you have 2 or 3 balls back.
Mm-hmm. And Matt trying to get a little energy in the team.
There it is.
A couple claps after a good point.
Must be the short shorts. Oops. Did it again. Big time shot, big time player. We were talking about 4 players that can do all 4 positions. These are the names that were thrown out. Joe Zazar, Ron Dog, Mike Robertson, and Dante Lovell. Like if you would what I like to like it's like in my hobby, right, is like trying to figure out these 4 people who would roll first, roll second, and shoot first, shoot 2. That's one like
It's a fun game.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
It's a crapshoot. Joe Zazar could be a 1 roller.
Yeah.
One of the best singles players in the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, you tell him what to do.
If you look at the numbers. Oof. Mike Robertson with a great shot.
And actually, you see
Or
Bob.
is that Felice? Felice.
Felice.
I
They
looked
look
back.
similar,
I
Dante.
said, wait a minute. That does look
only,
like.
only 40 years apart.
About 7
It's
feet.
hilarious. Felice with a great shot. And Johnny with a great point.
Johnny's playing tough right now.
He wants the championship.
He really does. Good ball.
Oh, man, does the Dane player not want the championship?
That'll do.
Ooh, that's not to.
Oh,
I like
no.
red.
Yeah, SS is still red. Probably, but they're going to have to take a tape to that, I think.
Oh, it's red all day.
Joe says.
If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, head to our YouTube channel, subscribe to that. Obviously, you're on it now, but you know what I mean. All social media platforms. Chris Federico here. I'm going to bring you inside
heavy.
real quick. That is going
That's
to be
heavy.
heavy, but take a look at the screen. This is what's going on currently inside the MVR. We got some karaoke going. The DJ's set up.
I love that.
Yeah. So Carmen's inside.
Again?
Nice crowd. Let's go back to the game here.
Good party going right on the other side of us.
So what's nuts about this ball, and like you have to know these players, know this game to appreciate it, is that most one hitters on that bar hitting that ball, 100%.
Yeah.
Hitting that ball, saying, "Okay, you gave me a hit. I know it's 2 feet away. I haven't rolled a ball 10% in this game." And Mike Robertson just rolled on that ball like it was absolutely nothing. And if you don't think that it matters, if you have just hitters or rollers or just bocce players, we just saw it right there.
Yeah. Matt Estes here. It's a good ball. Obviously, he wants it closer.
What's up?
Matt, that was funny. Matt measured it out, looks at Chris Federico, says, "Hey, you guys got 2.5." Chris says, "Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
Chris, is it going to curve in? Nope. Might just be a bit outside. It tailed in a little bit. He's going to
I
take
like
a look.
red. I mean, I'm sorry. I like green.
Make sure I update the score for you guys. We have a 4-4 ball game, first to 14. This is game 2 of the championship. CPF came out of the losers bracket. They beat Lorenzino's in the first game. Michael Sharkey, thank you for the comment. It is a great place. Great atmosphere. Definitely come by if you're able to.
You know what's crazy too is like balls that you're definitely hitting. Like, these 23 to 29, 30-inch balls that you're definitely hitting. You don't know exactly how far they are. But when somebody actually goes and measures it, and they're like, "Oh, it's 28 inches. Let's definitely roll on this." And then you don't beat it. You roll a 30-inch ball too short. Because you think for sure it could be a 20-inch ball.
Yep. Carmenuch giving us a close frame. You could tell Chris Federico is falling to the ground. His outfit's all nice and dusty.
I love it.
Yep.
Carmstrong 12, Youngstown, Ohio. A lot of good bocce attitudes or personalities, let's call it.
And there's the hit. I would have liked that ball sooner, but man, Mike Rob's a player. Ooh, tell you what,
Just typed it. So
Tony hitting very well, not pointing well in this.
So, Michael, to answer your question, I believe 7 of the last 11 champions came out of the losers bracket. So, more times than not, War Animations just commented, "What is this? This is bocce ball." That's what this is.
Felice, Rochester, New York's very own, with a dime piece.
Great ball.
Hides it a little
Look at
bit.
that hidden one. There's no other call. Gianni is the most wild shot in the game. The fact that he literally leaves, the ball goes, and then he has to grab it again. Look.
Oh, just a bit to the left.
He literally lets go of the ball.
Felice
grabs it
pointing.
again on the back end.
Felice giving him the alley. Look at this right here, Joe. This is all for you. Easier said than done. Let's see what Joe does here.
It's not a lot of room for many people, but for Joe, it's a lot of room.
Mm-hmm.
Triple crown winner here, NEO singles. I think he's won
So
the last 3.
Everyone's like, "Oh, don't dive on the floor. That's so dumb."
Oh, and here I go and black cat him.
All right.
One time for...
And this kicker's
Sepia.
never missed.
Yeah. Yes, right. Perfect analogy. So
All
we
right.
got a 5-4 lead here for CPF. A little more tighter of a ball game here than the first game. I think Lorenzino's has their feet under them after sitting for several hours. So let's see how it finishes out. Still a lot of game left here. Chris Federico.
Takes that left line. Should crawl in at the end, and it does. Great ball by Chris. You guys can see on your screen. Great ball.
Carmen Marinucci getting us the courtside camera angles. As always, we appreciate it. Mike
Boom!
Robertson.
Hey,
Ouch!
Danny, easy. That shit was loud. Great
Okay.
shot by Mike. Federico waving it over. Is it going to keep going?
2.5 feet.
Nope.
Matt's gonna roll this, I think.
Love to see Tony Melorano smiling even after a ball he's not happy about. A little more character. But showing a little more personality. Love to see that here.
Yep.
Oh, will he love that? It's got to get another rotation in, and I think it does.
Great ball.
All right, Tony gives him the line. Felice's going to line up here.
Felice. Oh,
You know what? This is like that hit by Mike Robb. A little bit on the island. No one will blame him for missing it. 3/4 of the way down. Hit, retain point, because he hit it square.
All right, it's going to bring up Joe. Just looking to roll in, get a nice close-up of him here.
It's a huge ball by Joe. Huge ball. If he's short, or it's way too long, just giving it to him.
fighting chance. It's got to stop now.
It
It
should.
does. It's in. What a ball.
It's a great player doing great things.
All right, they're going to bring up Gianni. They have 2 balls back. This is going to be one of them.
Chance to make 2 here.
That's it.
Gianni hitting on all cylinders here. Looks calm, cool, collected. No stranger to the spotlight.
So Bobby was short in the last one, which was a relatively easy point. He has the same sort of like you have to be out to a certain speed. I don't think he's going to be short on this one. He's not.
Bite.
It's gonna get away from
Overcompensated.
him.
It's just one.
right.
Overcompensated. We saw it on the other side. He had a chance to roll in.
Right.
Rolled short.
That happens. Tough courts to roll on. So we have a 5-5 ball game, first of 14. This is your championship match here at the Carmstrong 12. They are going to tape it. So we'll take a look, double check.
Yeah, tough course to roll on, but it's also it's the mental stress. Just keep thinking about what you did last time.
Carmanuge has a camera on us, Dante. Give him a wave.
Carmanuch. To the folks at home, thank you for joining in. We appreciate it. It is 5-5, right? 5-5 thriller
5-5.
here at Carmstrong 12. 5-5. And we're going to bring you the best action now. Coming at you. Matt Estes. That looks a little long. Not going to love it. That would get you to Saturday. That would get you to maybe through the first game through Saturday. But not in the last game here at Carmstrong. There's a lot of good players here on this court. It's not a terrible ball.
So I think that's a good ball.
But when you have Chris Federico,
So I just got tapped here.
This is actually great. This is actually great. For
I just
rep.
got tapped here. Danny, I apologize, but Joe wants to hop on the mic. So we're gonna get Joe Cassis
Joey
back on.
Cassis back in the booth, the owner of Carmstrong.
Go for a pill.
Oh, Mike Robertson hitting really well at the end of the when needed most right now.
Mic. Danny, thank you. We'll make sure we get Danny back in
To the
here
folks
as soon
at
as
home,
possible.
give us in the comments a little sayonara goodbye. Thank you to Danny Catullo. You guys know he brings us all the bocce live action and the
Absolutely.
updates of all bocce. We appreciate him.
And the new bocce underground.
And then welcome back to the booth. No stranger to the booth. Joey Cassis. Joey, how are we?
Hey, I'm surrounded by great people.
All right.
Got a lovely couple in front of me.
All right. Couldn't agree more.
Several studly men on my right. And not shockingly, a 5-5 bocce game.
Yeah, after that first game, Lorenzino's, sat for a little bit. They got their feet under them a little late in the game. Now they're, I feel like, right where they need to be, competing with CPF. Gianni hitting on all cylinders again.
And sticking around, not
That's a stick on these courts.
Absolutely.
On hard true, it's tough.
yeah.
That's what these are, right? Hard true,
Hard
correct?
true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, it's got to hit a house. Okay. So, last ball gone for CPF. Bobby really needs to roll one here for a little confidence boost. And he does.
He gets
He
it.
got the extra 2-3 rolls at the end.
So that's a 2-spot, 7-5. Lorenzino's first lead, I think, of the championship series.
Dante, good point.
A little Steve Van Gundy for you in the
Yeah.
booth.
There you go. There you go.
A Woj bomb.
When
Woj
bocce
bomb.
gets big enough, I cannot wait to have what's Gus Johnson
Yeah.
in the booth. Cardale Jones, Cardale Jones, Cardale Jones.
All right, so they're taking a look. They're calling Joe to the court. That Pauline is near the line. Let's see if Carmen. Nope, he's not on it. Yep. Joe makes the call. So for those watching, that ball was near or over, the passing line, the end line there. So they're going to have to roll that Paulino back out again, which he does. Joe, you saw that one that was just a bit over?
Just a bit.
So if it's touching, is it in?
We try to play. I mean, look, everyone knows there's no line going across the court.
Mm-hmm.
We try to make the marking on the wall a little bit wider, so that the reality is that if that Paulino is anywhere on that line, it's okay.
Right.
As it should be.
Yeah, but it appeared to be just a smidge over.
All right, Tony steals point. Estes tell him a little less than 2 feet there. All right, Mike hits Pauline.
It's going to be tricky with that Pauline that close to the back wall.
Dude, get the Pauline.
Nooch.
He keeps following the players. I'm like, no, I need the corner or the back wall.
Trying to go 2 walls, but he didn't get to the wall, so it stayed out. He's not going to love that. A lot of room for Lorenzino's to reclaim the point.
He knows it. He knows it.
It's a good ball.
Sure is.
Is it going to stop?
There it is. There she is. So Tony confidently gave him a spot on the wall, but Joe suggested, hey, we could roll into our green one in the corner there. Risky on hard true courts. Risky on any courts. You don't know what it's going to do.
But they did it,
They
and
did.
we're going to see what happens.
It's a close one. We're going to find out.
I mean, I think part of their thought process was the possibility of 2 balls rolling down there.
Yeah.
All right. Carmenucci giving us a good angle here on the measure. Oh, no. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
What happened?
No,
Am I getting called in?
No, not yet. You just never know with some people,
Where's he at? All right. I'll take care of it.
We're good. We're good here.
Oh, no, he's shifting.
Yeah,
He's shifting.
Oh, he's going to come over here.
They like for double wall here, and that's a great ball.
I'm wearing a lot of hats tonight.
Yeah,
You know,
I
when
no-
you
I
get
noticed that.
when you get to just nothing but love. He's nothing but love and hugs.
Yes, 100% agreed.
But if I gotta sneak over, I will. I didn't see the entrance. It's all good.
All's good. All's good so far. You are wearing a lot of hats here.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
yeah,
Obviously, you're running your business, managing the tournament. In between games, you're out here sweeping the courts. You're leading
It's a
from
good.
the front.
It's
Joe.
a good thing. It keeps you involved and moving,
Yep.
and you get your steps in.
Yeah, Carmen Marinucci was telling us, he's like, I've had two plates of chicken fingers and fries today. I go, Carmen, you got a lot of steps in. It's okay.
yeah. You burn those off. Don't worry about it.
We had salmon on the special menu. If you
Yeah.
were worried about the fried food, just throwing it out there.
Oh, there's a ton of options. I love coming back because in Columbus, there aren't many places that have wedding soup on the menu.
Oh, that's great.
Good,
So
good wedding suit.
Absolutely.
Is this? I got distracted. Is this one?
I think it's one red right now. Yes. And
Oh my!
it's gonna be close. I think it's still one red, but yeah, Gianni's confidently saying one him. Lorenzino's one, and that's what it'll be. Setting the lead 8-5 here.
8-5.
Lorenzino's, I mean, in both teams really, but they've gotten big frames with just 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. It's for these big games against these big teams, you have to stick with it.
Matt is certainly playing line to line.
Yes.
He gave that one a chance. That looks like a peach. Get up.
Yeah, he would have loved one more turn on that, but that's a great ball.
But I mean, at that distance, they're probably hitting that, I would imagine, right? It looks like it.
I don't think so. It's in the front. It's a long roll.
Yeah, so you would have to hit.
Yeah.
We have the score updated right on that?
Yes, 8-5, correct?
Yep.
Thank you.
Shout out to Mike Romeo for making sure the Wi-Fi and internet is staying connected for us. I think he just avoided a big update that would have shut us down for 2 hours. So he manually went in and canceled that for us. Thank you, Mike Romeo. Saving all 200 of us watching.
Good man.
Good man, yes. Paulino.
Joe hits Pauline.
So here we go, a little back wall play. See how it turns out for these.
A lot of back wall play because
When you got great shooters, man.
we got six guys back.
Every one of these guys can shoot the ball.
Joe Palumbo on the stream, NSC with the arm.
Joey P, the man. Watertight Roofing Systems, a former sponsor, a lifetime sponsor basically for the Bocce Bros. Always takes care of us, always looks out for us, always speaks up for us, more importantly.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate that, truthfully. So we're going double wall, and that's a good speed. It's going to, it might be too light, actually. It's going to trickle out and not make it in. Thought it was perfect.
It was looking really good until it didn't finish.
Until it didn't.
Right.
That looks better. Definitely not short. Might roll out, huh?
Well.
Nope.
No.
Ooh.
Well.
I love it. That's a tough spot. I mean, I imagine CPF does the same, double wall, lighter. That's exactly what Joe calls for.
Big E in the house, Dante. He asked, am I late to the party?
I never. We were waiting for you to start the party. Big E ain't a party unless he's involved. Oh, that's rolling out. A little too much.
Yep.
Big E, he's no stranger to MBR. He's been here. He was here last, Carmstrong.
Yep.
Appreciate the support.
Yeah, he came actually, I think, randomly. Yeah, he was texting me like, hey, he was texting me, screwing with me like, hey, and Buddy has a layover in Columbus. You know of a good spot to eat. Then he texts me later. He's like, how about a good spot to eat in Cleveland? And he drove right to MBR.
I love that.
Surprised us all.
That's great.
Good dude.
So that ball there kind of stuck on that in that corner.
Well, he said it. I mean, I caught, it's a little hard, but I caught him saying that I don't think he was trying to do the speed that he put on that ball with where he was at. I mean, you saw the other balls,
right?
Fading out. But it's in a spot where
come into play.
It could come into play.
I think it will. I think they do what they did last frame and play into that one. Honestly.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
I think that's what he's going for, guys. He did, but he hit it out on the outside.
Well, he caught it on the outside of the ball.
Yeah.
He caught it on the outside of the ball, and
A little early on the rail.
Yeah.
It looks like one red. I mean, it's from our angle, however.
So I'm getting an angle from Carmen's camera here. It is pretty close. It looks green, guys, on the camera, and that's what Gianni just said.
I think you want to go back to reach exactly what they're talking about with as many balls that are out there and things that come into play.
It leaves Mike Robertson. He gives it some heat.
I was going to say there's some smoke there.
That's going to roll out.
Oh, no. He might be in, at least from our angle here.
Yeah.
He's straight on as opposed to the green ball that's on the right, and Gianni's saying one red, and he looks to be right.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, guys, it does look like that was one red. So that makes it a 9-5 ball game. Lorenzino's.
Just one at a time, man.
Yep, inch by
One,
inch.
yeah.
It's a game of inches.
The inches are all around us.
Well, and in between games, that's what Chris and I were talking about. How, and I don't know if we brought it up ourselves here. I think it's recent as like 4:30, 5 o'clock. There was only six teams left, and then it turned into 1-1, 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4. Marathon madness.
Everyone hitting everything.
Everyone hitting.
Clean. Sticking.
And
an occasional 3 to 6 minute chat.
Exactly.
Which is to be expected when you're down to 4 and 5 teams. But
Correct.
He looked, and Hillary, who's bartending, I was standing next to her, he said, hey, I ordered that pasta. Is there any chance it's still up there? She said, yeah, we bagged it for you. So he's going to get to eat. But what he was, he did refer. He's like, these guys are tired. I mean, it's coming into play.
Yeah.
Big time. And
You're
they're on the
still
back
in it.
wall, and they're going to get more and more frustrated because it's not, there's no giving right now with where that Pauline is, being that close to the back wall.
Yeah, and the back wall shots especially
That
take
thing
quite a
stayed
bit
on
of
the-
time.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. No, I was interrupting you because it didn't come off the wall as expected, so he was a little shocked.
Mm-hmm.
That'll happen.
Yeah, you hit a dead spot or just hit the wrong spot.
Yep, exactly. So Tony's going to avoid the wall. He said, I saw that happen. I'm not even going to try it. And that went on the wrong side of it. But he's not going to hate it.
No, it's a good ball.
Not going to hate it. Good miss by Tony Melania.
Really good miss with good speed.
Right, yes.
And that's
little room for error when you have that speed
right.
at it.
Speed was perfect. Even if he would have hit into the Paulino, that would have all stayed within probably 6 inches.
There's conversation going on right now with Lorenzino's.
It was about they don't trust. They have trust issues with the wall now.
Yeah, they were nervous. It's like, do we want to throw the same exact shot and have the same exact result?
I think they do. I would say they just had a bad, like the smallest chance of hitting that dead spot.
Whatever it was, whether there was a screw somewhere.
Do it again.
Deep in the wood. I agree. I think you come off the wall with the proper speed.
That definitely came off, but it's hot. Perfect.
Hey, I was thinking hot too, and it was
must be some hard shoe piled up down there.
Hot. It was hot. It was hot right to the Pauline is where it was.
I usually expect that spin off the back wall and it to go. Great ball by Gianni.
All right, they're telling Felice, let's go ahead and hit this out. Dead silence.
Quiet as has been all weekend, and he misses left. So 1-1. Chris Federico with the last ball for CPF. He's going to go double wall and try to tap tap the red into Pauline, which would shoot it back to green. Good try, but it didn't budge. There's probably a little bit of a pile up there that.
Do you take the one and run?
I mean, what did he just say? So
He's saying just roll to reach the back wall.
I think that's the call because I don't think you can sell it. I mean, I say that loosely.
As long as the speed's
Well, if
correct.
your speed's wrong, you could sell it.
Yeah. Yes, correct. That's going to go left.
Oh,
Don't touch.
that green.
Okay, no harm, no foul. One.
Right.
1 point. So another 1 point frame for Lorenzino's 10-5. Definitely, if I'm a CPF, I'm taking these. I always take these 1 point frames. Like it could always be worse. Like I'll take that. They only got one.
Right.
It'll take us one frame to get back. Get those 4 frames back.
Two quality teams, and it's not going to happen often. But if it does, the 2s, the 3s.
Yeah, those are the ones you want to eliminate.
Yep.
Those are heartbreaking. We had one today. It's just tough to bounce back from that. All right, Chris Federico. Looks to be good, guys. Looks to be really good.
You just don't count him out.
Yep. Great shot.
Always a team effort, but Gianni and Mike Robertson are really playing or shooting well right now.
That's a dialed-in ball right there. I mean,
He hit
Chris
it
beat
dead
a
square.
great ball.
Right.
And this right here is why that ball was so crucial.
Right. Honestly, I mean, again, different teams. That's why they're here. I would have just shot that ball. That point is 1.5 feet. That's so tough to beat again. But obviously, this team has different level players, so different thought process. So they choose to shoot then, and I agree with it. But wide left for Joe Zazar. So last ball for CPF home inspections here. Down by 5-10. Leach trying to save face here. And that's a great speed. He's walking that thing down.
Love the fact that he got mad that he didn't kiss the Pauline. I mean, it's just, I love it. It's just
Hilarious.
mad at himself.
And a clean hit by Gianni, man. All cylinders.
Got to stay away from the green ball. Let it fall down.
So this is a big role for Bobby. Bobby's been put in this situation a couple times this game to try to make 2. His left one long, his left one short. Has had one right on it. Let's see what this one is now. Got a couple more. It's going to be a little short, we believe.
Oh, it tried.
So
it tried to get there.
Another 1 point frame. Madone. 11-5.
In these games, right, we're looking at 11-5. Obviously, Lorenzino's has control. But all CPF needs is a big frame. 2, 3, obviously 4 points. Gets that momentum shift a little bit. They're not out of it.
And that's why a ball like that by Matt
It's huge.
right now, 11-5, is just so crucial.
Wow. Joe Zazar lines it up, fires, hits it out clean. I don't think he'll win this race, though. Quick question for you, Joe. So
Yes, sir.
you got teams at MVR 3. How did the 3 come about? Was there an MVR1, MVR2?
So most of the time when I enter, we enter as MVR because he says MVR, and so we're MVR1.
Yeah.
And then my uncles, who we all collectively at some point play together, whether it's in the winter or the summer or somewhere, they'll normally enter as MVR2. So my uncles, my Uncle Pat, my Uncle Billy, and both of their sons. So Billy Jr. and Patrick Jr. Holy smoke.
Wow. Just talked him up, and he barely splits the gap there.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a tough split there.
Yeah, that is.
So they'll go as MVR2. So
Okay.
and with that, Darren and Marco, normally Brian and Bobby will come in at MVR3.
Okay.
And then to keep it going in the summer, I play with Wes in the tournament, but then the other guys that play on our summer team, so we call them Squalls, Patsy the cellist, Enzo the cellist.
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mikey D.
They made Saturday.
Bobby Gall,
Yeah.
absolutely. So they'll be they're MVR4.
Okay.
So there's four of them right there.
I love it. That's great.
Yeah.
Just curious because I see
Yeah.
MVR3 a lot. I didn't know. I figured
Well,
you were
and
the
I
one.
mean, and the reason you see MVR3 a lot, and I'm thankful for it, is I don't get to leave home base
Right.
a lot.
Yeah.
So Darren and Bobby and sometimes Marco, sometimes Brian, they're the boots on the ground.
Oh, you don't have time to drop your lifestyle and play bocce for 48 hours on a weekend every weekend?
I would love to.
Yeah,
I would love to.
Wow, great shot
Yeah,
by
Fleech.
Fleech.
It's just a great hit.
Clean.
And so here you go. We just talked about it. What do? You chip away. Here's a really great opportunity for 2.
Yeah, and it looks like it.
Yep.
Crawl up there. It will.
Yep. Cut it back to a 1-frame ball game.
And that is the first 2 or multiple
In a while. In a while.
in 6 frames at
Yeah,
least.
At least.
Both lead guys going line to line at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that's probably because they know both teams can shoot well, so they don't want to leave it short and stick around, for a big frame?
I think the caliber of rolling and hitting is so great right now, but why give yourself a chance for jeopardy by putting the ball short?
Right.
It's a good hit by Mike. A little bit of a bad break on the way that ball shot into the corner and came out, but
Still
it's
opened
good.
it up.
Yeah, he opened it up, and I don't care what anybody says. You come off a miss, it feels great to hit the next one.
Yes. Sit a little. It does sit a little.
Yeah, he would have rather been up front, but it's a pretty darn good ball.
It's going to force him to shoot still.
And they are in the back on the left.
Okay.
Joe with a great shot.
Great angle. Great shot.
Really good shot.
And this is a huge roll here. If you could force another shot.
Bobby, great ball. Guys, it's 1 o'clock. We have over 110 people watching.
On a Saturday freaking night.
Love it.
Weirdos.
116. Thank you, guys. That's awesome.
That's great. Oh, that's huge for Lorenzino's.
As big as each team have one ball back.
Right now, yeah, they had the upper hand.
Yep.
The hammer. They got the hammer, if you will.
It looks spicy.
Touches right on it.
Oh
What
my
a ball.
gosh.
Great
What a ball. Johnny, can he continue the streak?
If Johnny picks it, it's a red point.
Yeah, no, all day. Wastes no time, fires. Oh, just right. We'll come back. He's got to catch a break on the roll.
He hit. He smoked it, but
Yep.
it wasn't going to come back.
8-11.
Ooh.
Johnny tried to leave that right to leave little room for error and bumping Paulino. A little too far right, giving CPF point.
Guys, this is what we wanted. A good ball game in the championship. 11-8.
Championship.
Lorenzino's pulled away. CPF fighting back here in the second half of the second game. Is that going to crawl back in?
Sure did.
It really did. He looked at it aggressively, and it made it right.
He has that gaze on him.
Oh, that's got to come back. That's far out there. And that's not what you want at this time of the game.
Looking at where that ball is, obviously, the speed was perfect. Just
Yeah.
This looks like a better ball. Bobby with a huge step up here.
wow.
That's a great ball. After a couple cold frames from Bobby, that was
Wow.
needed. A little pep in his step now, and a pickup for Lorenzino's. Let's see if Joe can hit and change the frame. Wow.
Not only does he hit the ball, but he actually moves the Paulino a little closer.
That was an amazing shot. I thought Paulino was kissing it.
Look at this, though. Come on, Gianni. Steal it. Look at this.
This is great. This is great bocce.
This is a championship level play here. Love to see it. So it's 2-1. CPF with the advantage in balls. Felice Scala up next, going to try to hit it out, at least hit something. You have a big target there. Pauline goes. This is going to favor CPF.
I was just going to say, the way this is set up, that Pauline's going left.
Yeah.
Couple of green.
Not a bad spot for Lorenzino's. They have the advantage to put it in a spot for Tony to basically make a shot. Put him in a spot to make a shot. Trying to leave it in the corner. I think he will. That's a great spot.
There's not much more that Mike could have done there. That's as good as rolls you can make.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Any more to the left, there's a chance that they could try.
If he if he goes left and he catches Wall, and I know they wanted him on the other side as much as he could be, but if he catches Wall, that ball could run out.
Yes.
At least now you force their hand in the sense that if they hit the Paulino might bounce up, move around.
Right. Paulino's in play now. It's protecting that red.
Where are we at down here on the right? Where are those balls?
We have
In the corner?
We have 2 reds on the right and then a green in the way far right corner. So it actually would benefit the reds if Paulino squirts right. Chris Federico, good vibes as always here. Big Eric Church fan. So here comes the shot. Tony Melorano hits it. Oh, the red is still leaking. It's going to be red point.
He yelled for it to stop, and it listened.
You have to yell at the ball. If you don't, then why are you even trying? Tony with a heck of a shot. I mean, not much more you can do there. They're looking around. I don't know. Are they not sure? Maybe not.
Bring out the tape.
This tape measure is brought to you by Joe. Go ahead. Call this one out. Who do you want to shout out here, this tape measure?
Well, Mike Romeo.
There you go.
Who just sent me a message that he was as glad as you guys that he caught
Yes, that update.
the update.
Yeah. It happens. Like, I feel like it's just it is what it is. Like, Wycliffe, someone unplugged the Wi-Fi router the last 2 frames of the game or something like that.
Right, I mean,
like,
stuff happens.
Shit happens at the worst time.
There's a lot going on, and oh, by the way, these events are happening when you have the least amount of people a lot of times, just because it's the end of the run. It's the end of the run, you know?
Yeah. Yep. So we got a 12-8 ball game still within reach for CPF. However, we could be witnessing the final frame of Carmstrong 12. But as Vegas odds would have it, that would not be the case because Lorenzino has not scored more than 1 all game in a frame, I don't believe.
I think you're correct.
And also, Vegas has this frame ending up on the back wall. 90% chance. Someone's going to put it on the pill.
This ball's moving a little bit,
It is.
but it's settled in nice.
Yep.
Oof.
I thought it was moving, then I thought it was settling,
Right.
and then it kept moving. But
Chris says it's in, though.
so you know what we haven't seen in probably the last 10 frames is 2 lead balls
Not getting hit out.
well, yes, and the fact that, you know, in any normal bocce world, those would be really good leads. But these guys have been throwing 8-inch points.
Highly impressive. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go.
That's a tough roll for Bobby. He had a really good line, and I think he felt it in the beginning, and then he saw the ball fade. And
It's tough. Tough because you know you put your teammates in a tougher position. You got to now choose: do we shoot? Do we roll? If you roll, don't get it. You leave the back wall open for a pill shot, possibly.
this is the first real predicament frame in the last 5 or 6.
Yep. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Isn't that nuts? Bunch of sickos. yeah, it's so true. I'll be chilling. Kicked up on the TV. Good shot by Mike Robinson. So that's a big ball. You get something in the back wall. Still, it's pretty open for this team to roll, but hey, all it takes is one slightly long or slightly short roll to change a frame. That's right on it.
I think it went a little further than he thought it was going to go.
Further.
And I say that just because it left certainly the door open for Johnny to be.
Yep. Oh, slow down on it. Slow down on it. Sit on it, and he does. Good spot.
Wow. Man.
Exciting bocce. So that was the last ball for Lorenzino's. CPF with 2 balls back. I'm going to assume they're shooting something here. and I don't mean this as a knock, but like for players who've been playing for like Felice here, I noticed like it's later in the night, dude. It's 1 a.m. For anyone,
No,
it's tired.
right.
He's tired.
Yeah, right.
He's sitting down a little more, like Bruno Iannetta, like later, like these goats, these legendary bocce players who are good. They get a little more tired. It's tough. Yeah. It's tough. It's a long. They're long. That's what it.
It's a grueling day. You're on your feet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's a good shot. They'll end up getting 1 here this frame. Oh, maybe 2. Okay, so they'll roll down for 1 here.
So Carmen's getting a charger there for the other camera, but just so you guys know, Paulino's back right on the wall. Leaves Joe an easy roll in for 1.
12-9. 1 point frame.
Shocker.
I think. Wait, what did I say before? Vegas had that the Paulino would end up in the back wall, and that would be a 1 point frame.
Right.
Dante Delicio texted us, said, amazing job, Bocce Bros. We appreciate everything you do.
Who?
Dante Delicio.
Huh? I never heard of him. Love you, Dante. Good name. Thank you so much, Dante, for the shout-out. We appreciate you. And, oh, wow, a Venmo just came through. Dante Delicio, $100 of the Bocce Bros. We appreciate you.
Love you, Dante. What a guy.
Dante part of some great games here today. Some really entertaining, some back and forths. I mean, really, there was some really, really great bocce being played with that crew today.
They're always playing well together, I feel like.
Never, they're not too loud either. It's pretty quiet when they play. I mean, I'm not talking smack. Those guys are awesome.
Just busting
Come
balls.
on,
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Great team.
100%. It's a fact. Tony Sr. Oh, he's got to get a couple more rolls out of this one, I think, guys.
Yeah, he's definitely short. This.
So, and pardon me because I got sidetracked. So the who rolled first? Green rolled first. They rolled deep. Okay,
Chris
gotcha.
rolled deep.
Okay, gotcha.
Really good pin high roll there by Estes, which, you know, because of where Chris's ball was a little deep, so they're like, hey, we're going to roll again. So and now they're going to shoot.
Joe takes a line where he hides his back green.
Oh, just enough.
Yep.
Count it.
That is a hit. That counts. All right, here's Bobby. Taps it. Does it go in?
Not enough. It may have taken 1 away because it was 2. So, yeah, Bobby does agree. He beats that one, so it's 1 CPF right now. Possibility to make 2 if Johnny puts a good roll in. That's what they're going to go for here. He gave it a chance. It's not short. And a great ball.
Really good roll there.
Last shot for CPF, Felice Scala. Big target. He has a green in the back. Paulino's obviously in play here.
Oh, baby, this is a big ball.
1 ball back for each team. I didn't realize that.
I forgot about Mike there. I thought he was shooting for point here.
There's the Paulino. This is where it gets interesting. 2 options. Double wall.
It's tough because you have that red there.
The red ball's right in front of Chris, though.
I still don't mind it. With a point speed, but then the other would be a pizzle on the left side. I don't mind I think I like the double wall personally.
Well, how high do you? You're not saying go behind the red.
No, I'm talking about right where I'm sitting right here.
Yeah.
You roll right here, and maybe a little later actually.
And you're saying point speed, roll to reach the ball,
to reach the back wall.
Reach the back wall. The back wall.
Again, that's why I'm on the sidelines.
Wow.
Because I just don't trust a pizzle because the speed is so a little hard and you're done for. See, that's where Mike's. Yeah, see, Mike's. That's what I like. And Gianni's like, you got to go over here though.
I've seen Mike in the last at least 2 games, stick one right on the back wall and then come, with a little bit of more of a bounce. And you put a bounce into the back wall, it's coming off.
Yep.
And to the point,
Hit the back wall right now, though.
like Gianni said, it's what you like. Either one works, but we need you to feel good when you're making the shot.
Yep. This is a good call. I love this call. It's all about speed here, though, like Joe mentioned earlier. I don't hate it. It needs to die a little bit, I think. But it dies there. Remember earlier, it slows up. Yep.
Good ball.
So great call.
You said it from the start.
Yeah.
And
Thank you for the recognition.
And, and I'm going to tell you right now that was the play.
It's tough because you don't know what it's going to do, obviously. But as long as you have that speed, it should do what you need it to do.
Well, and I don't think the score was marked, right? So did anyone put the one up?
It would be 13-9 now.
And that's where the to me that's you're getting your 1 point from glory.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. That's huge. But that's a.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for Matt. That one got away from him.
That's just not the time for do it, and it's the last thing you want to do, and he wants to fight himself right now, and I love him for it, but it.
Chris steps up. Is that going to stop?
It will. A little long. Now, they're going to roll here because they don't have a good point.
All right, Bobby with the big ball. Try and save it.
That's a good ball, I think. I know.
You are correct.
What a ball.
What a roll. What a roll.
And I know Bobby, I said this, before he had a frame, last frame, wasn't happy with the roll.
Just a half a turn, like 2 times in a row, Bobby needed half a turn.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I know he's happy with that one, forcing Joe Zazar to shoot here. Jeez.
My Lord.
Hit and stick. And he said it ain't over till it's over.
What a shot.
Oh, wow.
Love it.
I mean, guys, how many hitting sticks have you seen
My
this
gosh,
weekend?
what a shot.
And in a moment like this, that's
Big time.
huge. See, Joe's pumped up. Felice gives him a fist bump.
I mean, I guess Pauline would be the call here, right? Either or, but favoring Pauline. Or smart roll. Try to steal, play in front, take one away. It's got to go.
Did he beat the back one?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, that's crucial. He's up front.
Yeah. That has a chance. No, leaked out. So, I mean, great balls, though. Going to force CPF to think about how they're going to get 2. They have 2 balls back, though. So they can blow some things up here.
I think Chris is saying I want him to hit.
Is he saying Pauline, or is he saying he wants to hit the red balls to try to get
I think they're gonna
2 for 1?
Yeah, I think they're rolling.
Yeah. This has smoke.
That's
This
hard.
has smoke. This is trouble.
This might.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh Lord.
That's 2.
I don't know. Red might have the angle. He was going to the back wall.
Chris is baffled. Chris Frederico, that is baffled, as we are about that.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing he wanted to do there, but that could have been disastrous.
That's 2? That's crazy.
Wow. See, this is where, like, you talk about. If you're the red team, you just cannot go in the tank over what just happened.
Look at this
But
ball.
this
Is
not
this 4?
this is
He may have dragged for 4. It's 3 for sure. Looking like 3, but I mean,
that's 3.
yeah. So, guess what? Tie ball game. 12-12.
No, 13. 13.
Oh, 13-12. My
13,
apologies.
yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah.
So 13 to Lorenzino's. They're 1 away. CPF 12 with Paulino control.
Well,
Oh, wow.
I don't think with those 2 rolls, people saw 3 coming there.
No, not at all. I was like, how are they going to get 2?
Chris with a big ball. A game of swings, man.
And here we go.
That is one dialed in dude.
Big ball by Mike Robertson. Wow. That's a big time shot.
Great hit. A lot of pressure. Great hit.
A lot of pressure, not a huge target. The Paulino was covered. Stole the point.
Wow.
Which, again, not a bad thing to not have the point here. That way you can place one in, make him hit again.
Man.
I love Chris's energy right now. It's wonderful.
Untimely miss by Gianni. First miss in a while by Gianni. And that's not going to bode well for Lorenzino's. Big ball from Matt Estes coming up.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Joe, did he do it?
Oh, my.
Did he do it, Joe?
Oh, my.
Did
Oh,
he do
my.
it? I didn't even watch. I just looked at
This is
Joe the whole time.
I thought it looked good when it came off, and that is
Here we go.
changing the frame.
No time wasted. Joe wants to.
Yeah,
Line
Joe's
up and
dialed
hit.
in. He's ready.
He doesn't want the crowd to control this game. He wants to control it. Will he get a break? I don't think
Where's
so.
the ball? No, see, the red ball was sitting there, and it just was sitting, and
So this is for the game, guys. Felicia's going to place one in there, and it's going to be up to Bobby to either knock it out or beat it to win the game. Felicia could easily put one right on it and make it very tough for Bobby.
Carm, where's the Paulino? I can't see it from where
It is tucked on the wall about 2.5 feet. Carm's going to get a good view of it. It's about on the wall 2.5 feet from the back wall, tucked on the rail.
Okay.
Carm's going to give us a good view. Chris will switch over here shortly for you folks at home.
Yep.
But this is where it gets interesting. Where do they tell Felicia to place this ball? Where can he place it? That's a tough spot.
Man, that is a tough spot. I mean, you know you could come off the back wall, but the problem is that the Paulino that far over to the right. This is a tough spot to be in Because if you hang on that wall and you're right on the wall,
You're getting knocked out.
You're going to get knocked out when they ride the wall, especially with the red sitting there.
This is exciting.
And if it was 12-12, it would be different because you'd say, okay, one gives you the upper hand, but man.
Oh, this is awesome.
It is really awesome. And what makes it awesome is the fact that he steps up, he rolls, he kisses the Pauline, and Joe is literally locked in, and he knows that he's got to hit it. He's got to hope for the best with the result because it's kissing.
This is great. Here we go. He hit Pauline.
He called
that's
wall.
game.
That's game. You
That's
can't
game.
catch. You can't hit the Pauline there.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know he wasn't trying to, but
Wow.
what a game! What a game!
I'm in shock of how that ended. I'm in shock of all of it. What a game.
Guys, what was he trying to do there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he did what they thought. But you know what? I don't want to dwell on that. I feel bad dwelling on it because he played so good.
He
but
did. All of them did. All of them
Yeah.
did. And CPF 3 years in a row in the championship. 2 of them back to back. 2 points away from going for a three-peat. Just unbelievable. 12 years of Carmstrong in the books. Lorenzino's Bocce Club 2024 champs. What a year it's been. We had a great time today in the booth. Joey Cassis, easily one of the best commentators in the game.
Thank God you're here.
Easily. Picked up the stream by 100 followers, no doubt. We appreciate you. Thank you for being so generous to us. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you for having a facility to you and your family. I mean, we talked on the stream for 4 hours already about just the history of this place, but it's a special place for everyone in Youngstown, especially us, and in the nation now that bocce is as big as it is. MVR is a staple to come to. So thank you, Joey. We appreciate you.
I say to anyone that comes in, this doesn't work without the people that participate. So whether you come in for dinner, whether you come in for bocce, whether you just visit to see it, it's the only way that it works. So thank you, everyone. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Great
Appreciate
job.
You,
Great job.
Appreciate you. 2024 in the books, guys. We'll see you in 2025, bigger and better. Maybe we get a little post-game interview with the folks over here. Let's see. Who do you want to get? Let's get Matt Estes. Let's get Matt Estes. Go ahead. Come on. That's all right. You can chief it. It's legal. It's legal. Come here. Come here, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on over here.
Mike.
Yeah, everyone. Everyone will. Matt Estes. No picture. Hey, Carmenucci. Come over here. And get the rest of these guys with us.
Hey,
come on.
This isn't a solo operation here.
Matt Estes, the one and only. So, guys, come on in here. We'll share the mics. I'm here with the champions of Carmstrong. You guys played lights out. I've never seen so many one-point
Bobby,
frames.
don't say too much. Let's get this microphone on him.
I've never
Bobby,
seen so
don't say
many
too much.
one-point frames in my life. It had to be grueling. I mean, it was grueling, but
awesome.
Congratulations, you guys. How do you feel? Did you feel confident after the first game?
Not really.
No?
Yeah, always feel confident.
No,
Come on.
some people.
Well, the
You
thing-
get there undefeated. You
The
always
thing
feel
was, we
confident.
started out so bad, and then we made a good push. We pretty much played even after.
Yeah.
So that's what I said. Like, you
So,
guys
yeah, we
sat
were
for
feeling- we were
3
feeling
hours.
all
You
right.
sat for 3 hours.
It's always hard after 3 hours. but
About midway through the first game, you guys were down big, but you started pushing back.
11 to
and
3.
found,
I think
you
it was
found your
11 to
flow.
3.
You
I think
found
it
your
was 11
flow.
to 3.
And then going into the second game, I said to these guys, I said, they got it. They're going to, I think, figure it out the rest of the way. Some people in the comments said CPF easily 2 games in a row.
That's all right.
I wonder
There's
who
a lot of
were those
haters out
people?
there.
Hey, you guys can
Not
go
that
back
it
and
matters.
see. You
There's
guys
a lot
can
of
go back.
haters
Don't
out there.
matter.
We're not worried about
This
that.
is all that matters, right? I don't care what anybody else
You,
says.
you guys can go back
What
and
does
see.
Bobby have to say?
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to say.
Hey, congratulations,
That's
guys.
pretty much
Mike
all of us.
Robertson, hey, one of the top players here at Youngstown with the rest of these guys, making a name for himself this year. A couple of tournament wins, huh?
Yeah.
How many's this year for you this year?
This is 3.
Three. And I know a couple of you guys have a couple this year. So, hey, congrats to you guys.
Get
We
these boys some
appreciate you.
majors.
Hey, let's go have a drink. Salute to you guys. Congratulations.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, guys.